Good evening friends, this is your Jawahar. Welcome you to 5 minutes quick video. Today we will discuss about the problem, the issues in the real estate or housing sector in India. Well, let us first see what is the contribution of this housing or the real estate sector to the Indian economy. This is the second largest contributor to the GDP of the country. As you are aware that the GDP is now facing a slump because almost about 90% of the world countries are facing economic slowdown. Our GDP rate, which was pegged much higher, has been now almost pegged at 5% of the growth rate. That is, growth rate will be 5%. Under this scenario, there is a problem in India also, as you are all aware. The housing sector is undergoing a very stressful period. There may be various reasons for why it is happening. Now let us see what is the action taken by the Government of India in this regard. Well, the first, as I said, this is the second largest contributor to the GDP growth. And number two, it is the second largest employer, that is the provider of employment to the various sectors of the people, particularly under the unorganized sector. Well, the problem is today in India we have nearly about 1.5 crores of the housing units either remain unsold or under the final stage of construction, which means either it is unsold stock or stock in pipe. So both these causes are causing problem because there is no demand and there is no money available. And many of these, particularly about 421 housing units, are under the proceedings of bankruptcy, insolvency and bankruptcy code. So this scenario has been brought because of the changes made with regard to this industry in order to safeguard the public who are investing their money in 2016. The IBC, it has been brought under NPA and IBC. So naturally, all these projects which took money from the people and invested elsewhere in the money, they started facing the problem. But whatever be the issue today, it is for the Government of India to step in and solve the issue. The Government of India has now decided to invest about 25,000 crores to help this industry for revival of not only the housing sector but the overall economy of the country, and also to provide liquidity in the hands of the people, to also help the banks to sort out the pending issues, particularly the NPA problem and the IBC proceedings against number of the units, number of the housing companies, housing sector companies, real estate companies. Well, the issue is like this, where today, because of the lack of demand, there is no takers for the house. The Government of India has come out with Alternative Investment Fund. Under this Alternative Investment Fund, 25,000 crores will be provided as a last mile credit to those companies which are now even under the proceedings of the IBC code to get help up to 400 crores per unit, that is per housing company, so that they can complete the existing stock. This will provide in a way a boost to the economy. In that sense, the workers will get employment. So it creates employment opportunities for people. It provides liquidity. There is no liquidity crunch, and particularly it affects large sector of rural. And also it will revive what is known as the building material or building construction materials industry, like cement, steel, sand, and iron and steel, then wooden components, etc., whatever be that. So these building components industry will pick up now. Again, they will provide employment, and in turn they will provide liquidity in the hands of the public, particularly in rural areas. Well, that is the intended effect of this Alternative Investment Fund by the Government of India. This 25,000 crores, where does it come from? The Government of India is giving nearly, is providing about 10,000 crores from its own funds for this revival of the economy, particularly revival of this particular housing sector, real estate sector. This real estate sector also will be helped by another 15,000 crores of rupees by the two other units of the Government of India, the Public Sector Bank, State Bank of India and the Life Insurance Corporation of India, LIC and SBI. They will provide 7,500 crores each. This will enable the sector to come out. Well, now the companies, the real estate companies which are having stocks will be able to sell, which will be able to complete them in a final shape and give it to the public. And what is the problem for the public? Number of them have taken loans and they have paid to these companies. And once it is remaining unsold and incomplete, then they will not be able to get the worth of their money. This is creating a problem for them. So this is creating an overall kind of vicious cycle. So the Government of India wants to break this vicious cycle by providing this alternative investment fund. I think this will help you to understand why the Government of India is coming forward to it. There may be a kind of lot of criticism as to why should we particularly encourage one particular sector. That is not the case here. It is not a question of merely housing sector. It is a question of the economy. It is a question of the employment. It is a question of reviving the building materials industry. Okay, this is the overall scenario, and I think with this we will complete for the day's time. You understand why the alternative fund is being provided to housing sector. Thank you. Bye-bye.